Noah, and I'm here with Miss Evans. And today we're going to be asking a few questions about the volleyball team. What are the team's accomplishments, and how did you get involved?
All right, so far this season, we've only lost one conference game, and that was to East High School, and we've only lost 2 games total. As far as getting involved, I got involved last summer when they were needing a volleyball coach.
What is the most challenging team that you've played so far, and why?
So our one and only conference losses come to East High School. Why are they challenging? They're just a very diverse team. They don't let a lot hit the floor.
What strategies do you use to keep players motivated through the season?
So we started off our summer practices at FCA volleyball camp. So it kind of immersed us all living together for a few days, and I think that created some good bonds and some new friendships.
How do you develop team chemistry?
All right, so this season we started off summer practice with FCA volleyball camp. So we were kind of immersed for 3 or 4 days, just living together, going to practices, going to all the group activities, so that created some really good bonds.
What does a successful practice session look like to you?
So each practice is different. We kind of target different things. A successful practice is when we maybe take some errors we had the game before and work on that in practice and get better.
All right, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Xylee and I'm here today to interview Drew Azell about Elf the Musical Junior. Thank you for joining us, Drew, to interview you.
Thank you for having me, make me feel special.
So the first question today is, what makes you most excited about this musical?
Honestly, just to kind of work with these people, some that I've known for a long time, some that I'm just now meeting. I get to have this really fun experience with them and get closer to them and just kind of grow closer to them. It's really exciting.
What role are you playing and why?
I'm Buddy, the elf, the main character. And honestly, I'm not sure why. Looking at myself, I don't really see myself as that main character type, but
I was wondering that there's 2 casts, so I'm wondering if you're playing Buddy the Elf both times.
I'm actually not. I'm gonna be Buddy the Elf in one of the productions, and then my friend Tatum Colley is gonna be playing Buddy the Elf in the other one. He couldn't make it here today because he's a slacker, but he's the other Buddy the Elf.
So I was wondering, why is there 2 casts for the Elf musical?
Well, because see, Mr. Todd has 2 theater classes, and the musical is going to be specifically in theater class. So we're only working on it in the classes. So each class will have to work on their own version of the musical with their own cast. So there are 2 actors for each character in both the casts. And it's just easier to include everyone that way if we have 2 casts.
If you could switch roles with anyone in the play, who would you switch with and why?
It's a good question. One of my good friends, Josh, got the role of Santa Claus. And if I had to switch roles, I'd be Santa, because normally we see Santa portrayed as this happy, jolly, old fat guy. And in this production, Santa's more of he's kind of a grouch, I guess, really fed up with mainly Buddy, but just the elves in general. And it would give me an excuse to be mean, so I would be Santa.
So there is a movie called Elf. Is it anything related to that?
I'm sure everyone's seen the Christmas movie Elf. It's like the best Christmas movie ever. And so it is kind of based on the movie. There's very similar elements, some of the same characters, but it's not the exact same. It's like they took the movie and then kind of rewrote it in some ways. So it is based off of the movie, but it's not the same story.
That sounds fun. So when's the musical, or how are we going to get tickets to it?
Well, it's going to be on December 15th and 16th. It's going to be held in the auditorium here at West High. And right now, we're trying to fundraise. so we can get more shows for each of the casts. We're still working on that, but hopefully we are going to expand from just the 2 shows to maybe 4 shows, but that's still a work in progress.
So when will tickets go on sale?
They'll be going on sale around Thanksgiving. I'm not sure exactly what date, but once we get to that time, just be on the lookout for tickets.
So tell me about the story of Elves. How does it musical go?
It's about this guy. His name's Buddy, me, and he is raised as an elf in the North Pole. And he eventually finds out that he is, in fact, not an elf, and he's a human. And so he makes his way from the North Pole to New York City, and he wants to find his family and spend time with his family. And he has lots of road bumps in the way, and he's trying to make it work, but it's really hard because he wasn't raised human. He was raised as an elf. And it's about his journey of trying to go from the elf into this guy who wants to spend time with his family, and how he's determined to do that no matter what happens.
Thank you for joining us for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning, Trojan Nation. This is Miss Long, and I am coming to you from my favorite place at West High. Not just the library, because we all know the library is my favorite place. However, we are in the fantasy section of our fiction side of the library. I am a big fantasy fan. I like a little bit of everything, but fantasy is probably one of my favorites. So today I want to talk about a few books that I've pulled off the shelf that I've read and really enjoyed and wanted to share with you. Kiss of Deception. Think runaway princess, runaway bride meets trying to get away from her captor and potential person who tries to assassinate her, yet she gets captured by the person that's trying to assassinate her. So, all the fun stuff. Now, one of my all-time favorites is also Shadow and Bones. If you guys are a Netflix fan and you like to binge watch TV shows, you may have seen this one on Netflix. But as a librarian, let me stop you and let me tell you, the book is always better. Alright? So, if you've not caught the TV show on Netflix, little bit of mystery, a little bit of magic, a little bit of, again, the whole fleeing and running away, trying not to get captured, so a little bit of suspense. Check it out. And again, the book is always better than the show, even though Netflix did a really good job with the show. Now, my all-time favorite of the fantasy section is by Sarah J. Maas. She is one of my favorite authors. I've read several series by her, but this one is still probably one of my favorites. It's called Throne of Glass, and you have a little bit of the whole royalty, kingdoms at war, a little bit of magic. You have some romance thrown in. You got shapeshifters. You got a little bit of everything thrown in this book. And again, she does a really great job in this book as well, as far as like the suspense, the mystery, and all that. Again, the fantasy section is probably my favorite section of the entire library, so I highly recommend that you come in and check out a couple of books. If you didn't hear anything that you liked today, stick around for our next segment. I'm going to try to work my way through the library throughout this year. Halloween is coming up. I'm thinking the horror section for the next segment. So come check out a book. Come see me, because if you haven't found a great book and you don't like to read, it's because you haven't talked to your librarians and found what you like. All right? See you next time, guys.
The wheel of misfortune, where contestants spin the wheel and guess the puzzle. If they guess the puzzle correct, they get great prizes. And if they guess incorrect, they lose their life savings.
And I get to turn the letters.
Yes, Marla, but we don't let you speak.
I'm Thomas Snapple, and I'm a pediatrician. In my free time, I read books about the Civil War.
And what would you do if you won all that money, Thomas?
I would invest in the stock market.
Okay, now for contestant 2, Lisa Jones. Introduce yourself, Lisa.
Hi, I'm a 4th grade teacher, and in my free time, I like to code video games.
What would you do if you won all that money, Lisa?
I would totally upgrade my classroom and put a big slide in the middle of it.
And for our third contestant, Ryan Redford. Introduce yourself, Ryan.
I'm a clown for dogs' birthday parties.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I get dressed up as a clown and go to birthday parties for dogs.
For dogs?
Yeah, I tried to do a kid's birthday party once. It, never again.
Okay, things just got weird. What would you do if you won all that money, Ryan?
I plan to build a museum of all of my achievements as a birthday party clown for dogs.
Let's just get the game started. Contestant 1, Thomas Snapple. Go ahead and spin the wheel, Thomas. The category is movie title. You have landed on 500. If you guess correctly, you will be receiving money. But if you guess incorrectly, we will be taking 500 from your checkings account.
Wait, what?
Go ahead and guess.
I guess I'll go with letter T.
Are there any T's up there?
There's 2 of them.
Yes, there are. Contestant 2, Lisa. Go ahead and spin the wheel, Lisa. Looks like you lost a turn. Alright, contestant 3. Go ahead and spin, Ryan. Go ahead and guess the letter, Ryan.
I'm gonna have to go with 7.
Wait, 7?
Yes, 7.
It's supposed to be a letter.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna go with 7.
Oh, okay. Are there any 7s up there?
Yes, there is a 7.
There's not a 7 up there.
There is not a 7.
Back to contestant 1, Thomas. Looks like you went bankrupt. Attorneys.
Wait, what?
We're here to help you file for bankruptcy.
You have to file for chapter 2.
Wait. No!
Contestant 2, go ahead and spin the wheel. You see
Yay!
You landed on 800. Go ahead and guess.
I'm gonna have to guess W.
Is there a W up there?
Yes, there is.
There is? Yeah.
No, there's not.
There is not a W.
What?
Now $800 will be taken out of your checkings account.
Are you kidding me right now?
Nope. Now for our third contestant, Ryan Redford. Go ahead and spin the wheel, Ryan. You landed on 900. Go ahead and guess.
I'm gonna have to guess. Lady and the Tramp.
Wait, what? How did you get that off of 2 T's?
I don't know, I just guessed the Random Dog movie since I'm a birthday party clown. Oaks for dogs.
Okay. Congratulations on winning the first round of Little Misfortune. Let's let's introduce our new contestants. All right, let's introduce our first contestant, Cleo Patterson. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi y'all, my name is Cleo Patterson and I am an engineer and I currently make shampoo for fishes.
Wait, for fish?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna do with all the money?
I will buy more ingredients for my shampoos.
Okay. Let's go to our second contestant.
Howdy, I'm Tyrone Doolittle. I'm a professional dog walker.
A dog walker?
Yeah, for fun I clean fire hydrants, and I attend the University of Nutcrackers.
Okay. What are you gonna do if you win all that money?
I'm gonna buy an 09 Sprinter minivan, no miles, fresh off the lot.
Okay. Well, let's go to our last contestant, Sam Snapple.
My name is Steven Stake, and I'm a professional waffle taster.
What do you do for fun?
I pick apples off of trees.
It's better than paying taxes for fun. Anyways, let's get to our game. Contestant 1, go ahead and spin the wheel. You landed on 900. Go ahead and guess the letter.
I'll guess H.
Is there an H?
There's 3.
Go ahead and guess another letter.
I'll go with F for my fish company.
Is there an F up there?
No F's.
For our second contestant, Tyrone Doolittle. Go ahead and spin the wheel.
Awesome sauce.
You landed on 900. Go ahead and guess the number.
I'm gonna have to go with E.
Is there an E up there?
There's 3 E's.
Yes, there is. Go ahead and guess again.
I'm gonna have to go with O.
There's 3 E's.
Alright. Go ahead and guess another number.
I'm gonna have to go with Q.
Is there a Q up there?
There's no Q's.
Oops.
Alright, go ahead and spin Stephen State. Then Andrew, go ahead and guess the letter.
I'm gonna go with the S.
Alright, go ahead and guess again.
I'm gonna guess the phrase.
Okay.
He shoots, he scores.
Congratulations, you have won this round.